Hi, I'm Dr. Chonta Haynes, and this is your truth for the week. In 5 minutes or less, I'm going to help you put feet to your faith so that you can walk victoriously. And this one is about how you're going to be a peacemaker. Yes, I know life comes at us, it comes at us strong. And for us to be peacemakers requires some persistence, it requires some focus, it requires us looking at our purpose and paying attention to what is really the important thing. So from Matthew chapter number 5, verse 9, which is what we were focusing on this week, is the peacemakers are going to be called the sons of God. How are you then going to be a peacemaker? Number one, you're going to maintain your inner peace. Isaiah 26 chapter verse 3 says he will keep you in perfect peace if you keep your mind stayed on him. So we're going to keep our mind stayed on the fact that God is more than able, and we're going to be in his waiting room. We're going to stay in his presence, and that's going to help us be a peacemaker. But secondly, we're going to guard our heart. Philippians 4:7 says the peace of God that surpasses all understanding will guard our hearts and our minds. That's our mind, our will, and our emotions. That means that we're going to pay attention to what we're thinking. That's our mind. We're going to pay attention to what we are doing. That's the things that we are willing ourselves to do, but we're also going to pay attention to our emotions. Doesn't mean we're going to deny it, but we're going to overcome it because we know that God's going to guard our hearts. It's also Proverbs, the 4th chapter and the 23rd verse. And then finally, we're going to surrender everything to God. As we surrender to him, we recognize that vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, and I shall repay. Look at Hebrews, the 10th chapter and the 30th verse. Also Romans, the 12th chapter and the 19th verse. And then Proverbs, the 24th chapter and the 12th verse. All of those will help you to surrender it to God because he's got it. It's all in his hands. It says that, does he not perceive your heart? And can he not repay? Oh, we can get to that point where we then do everything for his glory because we recognize if we surrender it to him, he will take care of it. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your week. See, I've learned that lesson and I am so glad that you will too. It's for his glory, for your good. Be a peacemaker. Go in peace. I'm Dr. Chonta Haynes with your truth for the week. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your week and continue to put feet to your faith so that you can walk victoriously. Hi, I'm Dr. Chonta Haynes with Heart Truth Ministries, and it truly is my pleasure, family, and those of you that are listening, because I consider you all family, that it is my pleasure that I get a chance to serve you. Please continue to like and share this message so that we can reach as many people as possible. I know that I have the encouraging words, the prayers, and the podcast messages available to you, but I also have a coaching program. I'm known as the Performance Excellence Coach. I believe that whatever you do, you ought to do it with all of your heart as unto the Lord and not to man. In addition to that, I am fond of my treasured women, those women that have been overwhelmed or devastated by the double D's, divorce or death. I help them gain confidence to live life on their terms with peace and financial security. So if that happens to be you, make sure you go to my website, chontahaynes.com/free-gift. And I've got a gift there for you. It's called From Grief to Gain, Financial Healing After Heartbreak. And I want to make sure that I get an opportunity to bless you. So if you're listening to this message and that's not even you, there's some other resources that are there as well. So go ahead and check out the website, but like, subscribe, and share this message with someone else. Make sure you also hit that notification button so that you'll be reminded the next time we have another upload. It's been my pleasure. Dr. Chonta Haynes with Heart Truth Ministries, helping you put feet to your faith so that you can walk victoriously. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. You can find us online at htruth.org. At Heart Truth Ministries, we're helping believers live an abundant life based on God's word, standing on his promises, walking out his principles, sharing with God's people, serving as unto the Lord.